Wow, Ipob reveals Ñnamdi Kanu's instruction to Ejiofors critics. The outlaw indigenous people of Biafran Ipob on Wednesday said its incarcerated leader, Mazi Ñnamdi Kanu, has instructed all verbal abuses against lawyer Ifeanyi Ejiofor to stop. Ejiofor has received criticism from some Ipob proponents due to his stance concerning the suspension of the sit-at-home order. According to Ipob, it will no longer take lightly any act of insubordination from anybody or from any quarters, irrespective of one's status, on our leader's lawyer. Ipob statesman read in parts. The indigenous people of Biafran Ipob, ably led by our great leader Mazi Ñnamdi Kanu, has told those criticizing and insulting the leader council of the indigenous people of Biafran, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, to stop and see reasons with us for suspending the Monday's weekly sit at home. Some uninformed fellows and mischief makers have been insulting, criticizing and attacking Ifeanyi Ejiofor for giving his nod to the suspension of the Monday weekly sit at home. Ipob is also disappointed that despite our earlier explanation on the rationale behind our decision to suspend the Monday sit at home order, some fellows are still disparaging our lead counsel and our leadership over the decision. We therefore wish to advise all those playing the devil's advocate to desist in their own interest and stop giving our enemies room to mock us. Ipob is a well-structured and organized movement with clear-cut hierarchical structure as well. Henceforth, Ipob will no longer take lightly any act of insubordination from anybody or from any quarters, irrespective of one's status, on our leaders' lawyers. They have not taken any actions inimical to the struggle to warrant the embarrassing and undeserved insult from some uninformed folks. All the decisions so far taken were in the best interest of the struggle and in accordance with direct directive from our leader, who is very impressed with the actions and solidarity so far given and implemented by the leadership since his incarceration. Ifeanyi Ejiofor remains Ipob's lead counsel and our leader's lead legal representative, and our leader reposes strong confidence in his ability and capacity. As a trusted counsel, he has not betrayed or misrepresented his client Ipob and Onyendo Mazi Ñnamdi Kanu. There is no reason, therefore, for anyone, especially Ipob family members, to reciprocate Ejiofor's sacrifices with insult. The fact in the public domain evidences multiple attempts by the Nigerian security agencies to eliminate Ejiofor at all costs because they have failed to get him compromised. Instead of appreciating him for defending our leader at the risk of his own life, some mischief makers are trying to accuse him of sabotage. This is not only ridiculous but stupidity taken too far. We also wish to clarify that in Ipob, we have nothing or nobody known as autopilot. Anybody going by such title is not Ipob and is flouting our rules. Anybody claiming to be such should immediately disengage before he is embarrassed. Ipob is canvassing for the sovereignty of Eastern Nigeria. It is the handwork of the enemies of Biafra. Let me tell you something. Do you know that Ejiofor has all it takes to get Ñnamdi Kanu out of that detention now? Ejiofor is having the authentic documents, the authentic videos, facts, information is having them with him that to take Ñnamdi Kanu out of that detention. So they have thought of it. What are they going to do to get this guy Ejiofor distracted? So they decide to break into the Ipob to cause a dissolve and poison their mind in a way that they will now pour out hatred on the Ipob council and get him distracted for the trial. But they have failed. Because why? Ipob is a group that was genuinely and single-handedly formed by God Almighty. It is God that wants Ipob to come to pass. If not, you won't be hearing about Ipob. If you look at the tribulation, the temptations, and the trial that Ipob has gone through, it will give you an idea that yes, God have a hand on that very group. The only group that has the support of over 120 sub-country support in the whole of the whole in the whole world. So they are only trying to cause distraction. They are only trying to make him lose focus. That is what they are trying to do. They don't want him to be focused anymore. But I am happy that Ejiofors knows their tricks. He said it, that I know them and I know their tricks. I have encountered them before, so I will never fall. A straight word. A straight word. And it's a reality. Ejiofors has been standing in gap for Ñnamdi Kanu, if you watch it very well. Since Ñnamdi Kanu was kept in detention, it has been Ejiofors that has been storming that TSS custody. He has refused to give them a breathing space. That Ñnamdi Kanu is granted opportunity to begin to meet his family, friends, and well-wishers is all the effort of Ejiofors. He filed a case to the judge, to the court, and the court have to grant Ñnamdi Kanu that very stance. So why are we now fighting him? And for what reason? What has he done? This is conspiracy. Ipobs, wake up. Wake up and refuse to be used. Wake up and say no to their tricks. Stand up on your feet. Be focused. Ñnamdi Kanu must be free. Don't be distracted. They want to get you distracted. Don't give them that reason that their plans are already working, because that is what they actually planned initially, to get Ñnamdi Kanu detained and break into your midst and cause a confusion. So don't allow that. I bet you don't allow that. It's a challenge. It has been thrown open. Okay? It has been thrown open. So let us all stand and show it out. Let's reveal ourselves. Let's review our stance, our personality. Do you understand? Don't give up. Stand firm. All these things are mere trials. Look at Ñnamdi Kanu. Despite being in detention, his spirit is still very high. Still full of confidence and life that yes, victory will become his. He still believes in you. Why can't you do the same? Why can't you do the same? Give him that hope to carry on. It is you that he puts hope on. If Ñnamdi Kanu, who is in detention, can be still very strong, how much more you? How much more you? My dear viewers in the house, what do you think? What's your observation on this very issue? Please let me hear you from the outside to know what you have to say. If you are new, click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.